Hey guys, JB here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to update 9.60 of Crossout. Now in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the major changes and all the new stuff you might have missed. Now of course, the Night Riders event is back, so that's cool. You have a new legendary weapon, the autocannon, the cyclone. You have the aspect. You have the spike. Well, I'm definitely getting 3 spikes this time. You have the Fafnir, this thing. Not sure what they were trying to do with this, but it's not really my favorite weapon. Now, as you can see in the picture, this thing is huge. I do not want to be in front of that thing. Now, we have the Prometheus 5, which is basically a synthesis, but with a special ability. You got the M37 Piercer. Not a fan of the range. The range is really low, kind of like the junk bow. Super crazy rate of fire. I can't show you guys this because I have none of these weapons. Now you have the gun mount wheel. Don't like these. You have the eagle. You have the huntsman horn. You have the bludgeon. I don't know how to pronounce that. You have the armored skull and the paints that not really a big fan of. Now as you can see, you're gonna need quite a bit of resources to get these in 2 weeks. You have the aspect, the 2 legendaries, which are gonna require a lot of electronics. The spike, also 500 electronics. I don't know. I'm not sure why. The Fafnir, a lot of resources, especially the tailors. You need tailors to craft all these weapons. The Prometheus. Now, okay guys, let me know what you guys are going for, because I'm definitely going for 3 spikes and maybe 2 cyclones. I'm not sure how I might be able to get 1,000 electronics with the help of the season and stuff, but I don't know. I might spend it on the spike, so I'm hoping I can get a cyclone. And of course, guys, the prices are crazy high for the new items. But the spike, look at the spike. The spike went from 4,000 credits to 1,800 credits. Wow, that hurts. That hurts. Now the Prometheus. Now the M37 Piercer is actually not that expensive, but still wouldn't buy it. It's easy to craft just with white items. You're just gonna need the tailors or the tailors. Also new with the update, you get 2 new portraits for completing just PvP matches. You need 10 PvP wins for this one, and for the other one you need 30 wins. Now my favorite part of the update is probably gonna be the new Mark X. No, the Mark 1 tank. I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's a Mark 1 tank, but I think they call it a Mark X. This thing's pretty badass. I like the tracks, I like the way it looked, and the mounting points are pretty cool. I've already seen people running 4 and even 6 of these, which is pretty crazy. You can make it even smaller or narrower and just put a fat man or not a fat man, what's it called? A mammoth or a 88 executioner in the middle and just mess everybody up. But I still need to get this, and then we can see what kind of builds we can come up with. Now look at this, guys. The Fat Man is only 249. Like, isn't it supposed to be 360 coins or something? Like, everything is dropping a lot in price. Oh, this paint is expensive. And that's also something I wanted to talk about today. They nerfed the Defender. Blue items are dropping in price a lot. I'm not sure what's happening. Look at these prices. These are crazy. Let's go to the market. Also, they nerfed the hovers. Yeah, the prices of the hovers are dropping. The legs, wow, the legs are even dropping, even with the buff. So I don't know. I don't get why the prices are dropping. It's like everybody's having a lot of items, so the market's overflooded, or I don't know. But if you want, you can just invest in items now, and when the prices go up again, just sell them. Also, they added a new menu music for the game, which is pretty cool. I like it a lot. It's a lot better than the old one. Unfortunately, there's no option to turn the old one off. Now, a few days ago, I made a video on how to do the perimeter breach really easy. But guess what? They freaking changed it, and now it takes even longer. So I'm going to update that video next week, and also I'll show you guys how to do it even with a low power score build. Now I'm going to talk about the mechanical legs, the ML200s. They increase the responsiveness of it. Like, I can feel it going left to right. It's a lot quicker. Strafing also feels a bit quicker. Now what they did also is when you go on a hill like this, you don't slow down in speed and do the awkward slow moving thing. You just go over it, no problem. You just maintain your speed. Now, despite of the leg buff, The legs are still pretty cheap. It's a lot cheaper to buy than to craft it. Let's see the price. Ooh, this the spider cap was 3,800. Now it's dropping a bit as well. Now I'm gonna be talking about the wheels. They buffed the wheels a bit. The change wheel durability increased by 15%, went from 100 units to 115 units. The spiked wheel also had its durability increase by 13%, went from 75 to 85 points. The Lunar 4 wheels had a durability increase by 10%, went from 50 to 60 points. And the shift wheel also got his durability increased by 12%, went from 130 to 145 units. Now for the APC wheel, resistance to explosive damage reduced by 25%. Now the hover got another nerfs. The height of the suspension is reduced by 15%, so this means you're a real low rider now. So for the hover players, they gotta be careful now, because spear builds will get you when you're trying to fly over enemy vehicles. You will mess up everything below, and tow missiles will be able to destroy your ammo box if you have it down below. Now for the weapons, the Avengers 57mm explosion radius reduced by 20%. The STM-23 Defender damage reduced by 10%. Now the Defenders may not be as effective anymore, but they're still pretty good, because I made this build and it's still pretty effective. Now, very interesting change is the melee weapons. They changed the Augur, the Buzzsaw, the Drizba, and the Harvester. Now all of them require 1 extra energy. They all became heavier and their power score got increased, but they did get a buff in damage and durability. For the Augur, damage got increased by 30% and durability increased by 104%. Buzzsaw, damage increased by 34%, durability increased by 90%. The Drizba 2, damage increased by 33% and durability increased by 103%. And the Harvester, damage increased by 14% and durability increased by 52%. Honestly, I was hoping to see a buff for the Cerberus cabin and the Tusk cabin, where they would get some kind of buff so you don't get damage from the melee part of the cabin, or get some explosive or impact resistance. And the last good buff was the ammo pack. Now it increases ammo and missile reserves by 110%. It used to be 90% if I'm correct. Alright guys, now those were the major changes. I will make a video about this cool Mark 1 or Mark X tank, but that will be uploaded tomorrow, hopefully, if everything goes to plan. And also, do you want me to make a dual hurricane build to show you guys how bad they are or how good they are? Because I really want to sell them to get 2 of these cyclone weapons. Maybe not buy them, but to buy electronics and then craft them. So let me know what you guys think I should do. Should I sell my hurricanes? Because it's not really my place. I don't really like them. I made 2 because I had the parts and stuff, and I enjoyed one, but it got pretty boring. Alright guys, this was hopefully a short video for you guys with all the updates and buffs and nerfs. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you guys again tomorrow with the Mark X tank. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed and stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.